Hey guys, it's Arisha, and today Dazzy's not here with me, but I just wanted to make this quick video. I wanted to make this video on a topic that I've had some trouble with, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have had trouble with this. And I'm sorry if I stutter. Sometimes I do. I don't know, but this topic is standing up for yourself. Like in Destiny's last video, she talked about discrimination against gays and lesbians, and discrimination against celebrities, and discrimination against a whole bunch of other things that people discriminate against, like race, sexuality, height, weight. They discriminate against anything these days, but I just want to talk about standing up for yourself. So, in the past, I don't know, people have been, discrimination has been around for a long time, starting way back from, like, way back in the Holocaust, and even before that. And now, even in 2014, people are still not getting that everyone should be equal and that there shouldn't be any discrimination, because you wouldn't like it if you were discriminated against and everybody else is against you. So, this is just saying to stand up for yourself. So, I don't really know how to word it, but it's just like, if you know that something wrong is happening with you and you want to put an end to it, stand up for yourself. Tell somebody. Tell the person that's doing it to you. Don't just keep it to yourself, because you'll fall into a deep depression. And I can tell you from personal experiences, because I've been through a lot, and I'm only 15, and there's people who've been through so much more than me and who haven't stood up for themselves. But I'm trying to give you advice here to stand up for yourself, because if you don't, then it can just get worse. It can just get worse from then on. And also, it's good to stand up for yourself because it teaches you that you also have a voice and that you have a say in what happens to you. And if you don't stand up for yourself, then basically you're just telling everyone that you're not strong enough to fend for yourself and that you don't know what you should do in order to be strong for yourself. And also, it's telling people that you've hit a really deep place and that you just feel like you can't do anything about it. But let me tell you, you can do something about it. No matter how hard the situation is, you can do something about it. Just, let me make an example. Say if you're gay or lesbian and people come after you and call you a homo, or and like, oh, you're a homo, or you like girls, or you like guys. Ew, that's disgusting. Just imagine if that happened to you. If you're straight or if you're gay or lesbian and you went against that. Just whenever you think about doing something bad to someone, just think about how you would feel if that happened to you. Just say if someone made fun of what you believe in, or how you are in something. You have to stand up for yourself to show them that no matter what, that you have control over what happens to you, and that you can't let anybody tell you what's different. That you control what happens to you, and that no one else does. Okay, let me tell you something. I was in school one day, and someone was picking on one of my friends, because I guess he might have talked weird or something. And I stood up for him, because everybody thinks he's annoying, but he's really not. He's really special to me, and he's helped me a lot through a lot of things. He's always been there, and I really appreciate everything that he's done for me. And I don't know, like, people were picking on him because maybe the way his voice sounded, and like, I was like, hey, you gotta stand up for yourself. He's like, no, it doesn't really bother me that much, but I could tell it bothered him, because after class, he came up to me and he told me. So then I went up to that person and I said that you should not be picking on that person, because first of all, you don't know what background they came from. You don't know what happened. You don't know why they're like this. And you don't know why they sound like that. So you have no reason. You have no reason at all to pick on them, because if it happened to you, you would hate it and you would be upset. So if you really want to be treated the way that you want people to treat you, then you have to treat people a nice way. You can't treat them rudely, because if you do, then what's even the point of all of this? I'm sorry, like, sometimes it gets me really emotional, because like, people go through so much daily with discrimination. And I'm sorry, I'm just gonna elaborate on what Destiny said, but like, discrimination is everywhere, like, against ethnicities, race, color, skin type, weight, And, like, there's people going through so many things, like anorexia, bulimia, and stuff like that. And you can't just pick on people and say, oh, you don't eat, or why don't you eat, or you're too skinny, or, like, call them names and stuff like that, because you don't know what they've been through. Well, that's all I have to say for now. Love you guys. Bye.